War. War never changes. Except when it's on Linux. What's up, guys? Just coming on the stream. I wanted to kind of detail what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm doing this stream a little bit differently. I wanted to do a complete playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. I've actually never beaten the game before, and it's something that I just wanted to do, and I wanted to kind of do it in a fashion with speed running, but I'm not a speed runner, so I'm not going to beat any world records tonight. I just kind of want to show you the progress throughout the game and put like a timer in the corner, just keep track of our progress. I also have a little script, you know, I'm kind of be following the guide for speedrunning so we can actually get through the whole game within shooting for about 90 minutes probably with complete dialogue, because I kind of want to hear the entire story, because Fallout New Vegas had a beautiful story and I actually never made it to the end. So that's kind of what I was doing. I do have a lot of technical stuff I wanted to go over real fast. First off, any speed super chats, I'm going to be, this light should come on and then pop off after like 30 seconds or something. So if you feel like spending $1 and seeing it pop up, it'll actually interact with the stream. Should be pretty cool if everything's set up right. It was kind of a pretty involved thing to get going. Second thing, the actual speed running I'm doing is going to be using live split. Now, I kind of cheated a little bit. If you're on Linux and you want to do speed runs, please note there's something called Live Split 1, which you can do in a browser, which is excellent. However, for this one, I wanted to be using my phone to control it. So I am actually piping the timer you see up in the top left with Live Split server that's running on a different box in my house. So what you see up there is actually not even on this machine, and I'm controlling it with my cell phone here. So you'll see kind of the splits themselves won't be automated. They won't be using any hex addresses from the exe. So this will be a little off on the timing, but that does not matter as we're not going for a world record, and we will be listening to all the dialogue in New Vegas. So hey, how's it going, Stuart and Code? But any links, I went ahead and put all my links to channels, Patreon, anything you want to know as far as Linux help. If you're looking for Linux help, check out the Chris Titus subreddit. It is very, very good as far as any issue you might run into. Also, please note, if you want to get the Steam Proton version of New Vegas working for you in your Linux box, I went ahead and did an entire walkthrough of how I did this, so it's seamless. So we should see when I go to run this, right-click on Steam, hit play, and it will launch in this Manjaro Linux instance. But that is it. So we're going to get going. It's not going to be heavy on commentary, but if there is something that you guys want to see or a question you want to ask, go ahead and hit it up in chat, as I will be checking chat quite often. I probably will end up turning off this light here in a little bit just because it's blaring at me. And good for visuals, at least starting off here. But just note that that's kind of how the stream is all set up. So super chats, light up the sign. All the splits will be done using a cell phone and a live split server. That live split server is setting on a server 2016 box, so a little abnormal setup here. However, if you're running Linux and you want to do splits and things of that nature, please note there is the Live Split 1, which runs through the browser that you can use. So very good. I am a KDE user, and I've been on Manjaro for about a whole 11 days now. So pretty good so far. We'll see about the performance. We shouldn't have any slowdowns. I don't know if I have my FPS counter up here. I'm going to go ahead and check that as far as my Steam launch options. Yeah, actually, I refurbed my boss's laptop at work as far as Fallout New Vegas goes. I went ahead and installed just Vanilla Arch and redid it all, and ended up using, I think, Deepin for the desktop environment. Not because I love Deepin or anything, mainly because it's something I never tried, and they also had really good display scaling. This particular laptop had a high-def machine with 3200 by 1600 resolution, just something just completely wacky. It was double 1920 by 1080 resolution. So if you don't, like during the install process, you almost needed reading glasses to read the small terminal script in this laptop. But Deepin actually has a really good display scaling, where I was able to do 2x on my display, and it was very, very good and turned out just beautiful. And I was showing that off to some people off at work, this 3-year-old laptop that was running better than most of their stuff out of the gate. So on other notes, I will be using a Steam controller for this as well. This pretty much worked out of the box, I believe. I remember, I think on OpenSUSE, I had to do some modifications to get it to work properly. But if you're an Arch-based distribution, I know it works out of the box. I believe it also works out of the box for Ubuntu as well. So if you're on Debian or Ubuntu, should be pretty good. Manjaro is my recommendation. Between the two, Tumbleweed, I had a lot of hacky things I needed to do for gameplay. Tumbleweed was great for basic, regular, everyday business, and I really liked the layout. I particularly liked the YASK control center. But at the end of the day, Manjaro is just better for gaming and a wide variety of things where I just had more options. That's why I kind of choose Manjaro over Tumbleweed, but Tumbleweed was still a very good distribution. I really liked the OpenSUSE contact. And I have tried i3 and other Windows managers or tiling managers, and I thought I would really like it because I'm based out of servers. I learned Linux on servers, so I was in terminal all the time, and I hated all the tiling managers. I don't know what it was. I thought I would just like using a keyboard without the mouse aspect or needing a mouse, but I don't know. I just couldn't get used to it. I think if I really, really donated a lot of time to it and spent more than a couple weeks trying my hardest at it, it would be a different story altogether. But with that said, I think we're going to go ahead and launch in here. If you guys didn't have any other entry-level questions, like I said, go ahead and hit me up while I got this going. I got my chat in the top right here, so you're going to see me kind of look up here from time to time. I'm looking at my chat. I have all my streaming stuff over here, my live splits and stuff. I have this over here in the corner, so when I hit go, I'm going to go ahead and do a little test. Yeah, so there's my splits. They're working. I'm going to go ahead and reset that. And reset timer. All right, so that's good, and that should be good to go. Oh man, GPU assisted video encoding. Oh man, yeah, John Pierre, I feel for you there, man. I wish I had a really good answer. I'm not entirely familiar with it working on Linux and what you can do to fix that. So you can obviously, if you hadn't already, put the proprietary drivers. If you're going to be using proprietary drivers, I do recommend a Debian-based distribution because the Debian-based distributions will, I find the LTS releases are far more compatible with a lot of proprietary drivers because they're built around a specific kernel, and getting them to work in like an Arch-based distribution can be a bit of a nightmare at times, depending on what you're doing. You need a specific kernel to really be looking at when doing those proprietary drivers. I just absolutely hate, AMD GPU Pro and the NVIDIA proprietary drivers. They just are no fun to mess with because it's hard to distro hop if you're using them because you're pretty much stuck on old kernels. And as an AMD guy, I'm an AMD Vega 64 user. I don't think I didn't even put my, basically I got a Ryzen 1700, 16 gigs of RAM, and a Vega 64 graphics card. So if you're wondering what I'm running, that's the basis of my system. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and flip off the light here, and we're going to launch into New Vegas and play through some of this story. Like I said, we should play through all the dialogue and get everything going here. All right. Let's go New Vegas and see what we get. All right, that's looking good. So we're gonna go completely new game here, and I'm gonna just start the timer right away. How's it going, Lumkey? Best graphics card for Linux, probably Vega 64, man. I really love it.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
All right. Hey, Chris, how's it going? I didn't want to mess up the intro there. All right, controllers on. Let's do this. All right. Add some more stuff onto my inventory. That'd be great.
You're awake.
All right.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is.
I still need to play War Thunder. I hadn't actually played War Thunder for a while.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do? Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties. I guess that explains how you're still alive. You're built solid as an oak. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn or drop.
This is actually a really old game, man. It's, I want to say eight years old or something. I mean, it's pretty dated. So the fact it still looks this good is kind of amazing.
All right. Night. Light.
Okay. I know I was going to say all dialogue, but this is just boring. I'm just going to keep going. Let's see. Yeah, it looks good.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense
Thanks,
of
Goose.
medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Oh wow, that's a pretty good one. I'm gonna go with that.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Now, I normally don't play a chick in video games, and usually judge people that do. But this particular speed run of Fallout New Vegas requires you to be a female, so just a FYI.
Here, I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin.
Straight up
Maybe it was
proton,
just
man.
Something about a platinum chip. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sonny Smile. I reckon some... But...
Yeah, if you're interested in getting this playing on your system and you have it on Steam, I made a Windows Games on Linux series. I believe it was episode 5 that has New Vegas. And I will be doing episode 7 tomorrow. After I finish this and in the stream, I'm probably going to do Fallout 4. So I don't know. It might be 2 or 3 a.m., but I'm going to try and get that knocked out and then release Fallout 4 in that series tomorrow. Yeah, man, I can do a Skyrim playthrough. I love Skyrim. Alright. Alright, here we go. Just getting my bearings here, guys. Yeah, I mean, for this being like 2010, literally 9 years ago, this is pretty darn good, man. It's kind of amazing. Yeah, after I finish beating New Vegas here, I'll probably end up doing a little snippet, maybe a quest out of Fallout 4, because I need to get all that going before I make that video on the how to do Fallout 4. So this, I'm going directly to the strip now. There's a kind of a shortcut, and instead of having to do a lot of playthrough, we're able to skip most of the story, or most of the, build up to the strip and get right into the story here. So this should be pretty awesome once I'm through with it. But this is going to be a little bit of a walk here, so feel free to hit me up. We're not due for a cutscene for a little while now. Oh, it's not necessarily a speed run. It's just to kind of showcase that on Linux and also kind of give a reference for everybody that joins to say, hey, there should be, you can kind of see where it's at. Actually, I forgot to do my split because now we're going to New Vegas. The first split's wrong, but oh well. Like I said, it's not like the world record for this is about 30 minutes, so with this, you're going to be able to see kind of the entire story. I'm playing through all the dialogue, so you don't have to worry about anything as far as missing the storyline. And I did that mainly following speedrun guides and also the splits, just so everyone kind of knows where we're at in the story and also can kind of follow along. It's actually, I think I've never actually beaten New Vegas, so I wanted to always beat it, but I always would get ADD and get sidetracked on a side mission. So I figured the best way to beat this game would be make a stream about it, and then just play through it on the stream because it forced me to go on the main story. And by following the speedrun guide, it should be able to do it in under 90 minutes is the goal here. But the world record is 30, and that's glitchless. So I think he's actually using. I think he's also using like Italian language and skipping all dialogue. So probably about 60 minutes with dialogue, I'd imagine. Live Split 1, the browser is decent, but you can't do any of the what you call it. It's you can't do any of the auto splits when going through. So I'm doing manual splits on this one. So yeah, a good timer for Linux is a little to be desired for sure. Because I really do like auto splits where it reads the executable and is able to go through and do that. Ooh. Ah, no. I think I go this way. Ah, little glitch there. There's a lot of monsters. Having slow down. Don't die on me. We're not even to New Vegas yet. You know, I might have went the wrong way here. I'm fairly certain I went the wrong way. Oh no. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Crap. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. We'll have to travel back, I believe. Well, we might be able to hit it from this angle. Let's try. This is definitely not the speedrun way, but I missed the turn. So the idea is to get the death waypoint, Death Mountain waypoint, and then head directly for the McLaren base off of the strip. So I think we'll still be able to do this, but we're kind of doing the roundabout way. I kind of missed one of the turns in the valley back there. But I think it'll be okay. Alright, we're back on track here, guys. I went a little roundabout way. That's okay. Alright, so we need to get to Camp McLaren now. Yeah, so I'm actually running 3 different views. I got the live view in the top right on my second monitor. I got the stream from OBS on the top left, and then I actually have the game running right now. So this is kind of a little bit of a struggle probably for Linux. I mean, this is definitely not advised to do this. So I kind of want to see how it performs. I did see a little bit of lag when I ran into a whole bunch of enemies, but that might just be OBS messing up a little bit or taking a little bit of a hog. But you know what? Nah, I'll leave it up. We're gonna leave it up. We're gonna keep going. Like I'm seeing New Vegas 3 times. Oh man, everyone's saying try Gen 2. I'm gonna do it eventually for sure. Now, sometimes the audio is a little weird with Bethesda games, and there's a hack that I'm doing in Fallout 4 that I've actually done. It's an F audio override using wine config, which I'm going to show in tomorrow's video. And you know, I can almost go with that in here, as I do still hear like a little bit of stutter on some of the music and some of the scenes. Like I should be hearing some more background noises. Oh man. No. Oh hell. Little flicker on the decal there on the wall. Not too bad though. This is like a notoriously buggy game too. On PC, I powered up my guy, I got everywhere, and I got all the way to the end, and then my save corrupted. So I've never beat this game mainly because of bugs on Windows. So that's kind of why I wanted to play through it on Linux, because I think it'd be an achievement if I actually made it to the end of the game on a non-Windows machine on such a buggy game. So... Alright, Camp McLaren has been reached. Alan, I'm gonna steal that saying, man. Gen 2 is for virgins. That is so great. Oh my god, bro. That is hilarious.
Hold. You like that?
No, I don't like that. Alright, boys. We are to New Vegas. Damn. Oh, wrong turn.
I bet it feels real nice. This your first time on the strip?
Yes, it
Well, it's
is.
time to pop your Vegas cherry, friend. I'm sure you'll have a blast and be drunk and capless in no time.
Booker's
I can
great.
give you a bit more information about the various casinos if you're not sure on where to get started.
No, I don't want to know that. Oh yeah, I'm a lady.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas. Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just head for the Lucky Third. Yeah!
All right. All right.
Crocker can kiss my sweet
Get
Republic
out.
ass.
Get out. The fountain is for wishes, ladies.
Who wants to swim? Water's fine.
Please remove your bra from the bottom of the fountain. And gather your clothes and belongings. Please disperse.
Come on, big man. Roll up in here.
All right, ladies, show's over.
All right, girls, show's over.
All right, sorry, that was hilarious. I had to stop.
Beg your pardon, but could I...
Sure.
My deepest...
Goodbye. Adieu.
Hey.
How may I be of service, madam? Indeed.
Wait, was I supposed to
How
say
may I
something?
be of service, madam?
Nah,
Indeed.
I think that's good. All right. Now, I think we got one more stop, and then we should be able to go over to Benny's and get that part of the story done. I think, let's see.
Hello, Sparky.
All right, enough fun for tonight.
The fountain is a restricted area.
Man, robots are buzzkill, man.
Hey, baby.
Sure.
Smooth and easy. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons, now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make... Have a good time. Hello, baby. Welcome. Baby.
Let's see here. Something I gotta do with this guy. All right.
Benny oversees the business. That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer? He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more? Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with... Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig. Go on then.
Hey Harry, you can actually look up the how-to guide. I made a Windows Games for Linux series, and I go through everything on how to get this working. So if you have it on Steam, you can follow it. It's actually not too bad. There was about 2 or 3 steps really to get this going. Hey, it's Benny.
Mind where you point those dimmers. What in the goddamn?
Hey,
Let's
Benny.
keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves like smooth little babies.
Weirdo.
You making a pass at me, sister? Because I'm out of your league. Did those bullets scramble your egg? Or have you always been a naughty broad?
Girls like bad boys, and you're downright awful.
You're one sick pussycat, baby. There's Quinns, and then there's... I don't even know what to call you.
I'm saying I dig you despite it all. What else to say?
I hear dig from you, babe, and all I can think of is a shovel. How can this be? This ain't forgiveness. It's something wrong.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. We got a problem. Benny's locked up. Uh-oh. Benny, come back alive, man. I didn't mean it. He freaked out. Uh-oh. Terminate. Sad face. Crash number 1. Oh, Fallout wouldn't be Fallout without its crashes. Yeah, I mean, it's not the operating system. It's just Fallout, guys. Like anybody playing Fallout, like the speedrunners, they get into the game and then they quit back out and then get back in because there's some kind of mess up there. It's a little bit funky.
Hey, baby doll.
All right, let's do this again. Yeah, I heard Skyrim 6 is gonna be all done using the same darn engine after Fallout 76. I really hope they don't think that's a good idea. I probably should just run into his room and do a wait, but I kind of like the build up here.
Benny's gonna show you the tops. I hope you're built sturdy, you crazy broad.
Let's see what you've been hiding under that checkered suit.
More than you ever dreamed, baby. You're platinum, pussycat. You know how to swing. Nice Charlies, too. Give him a shake for the Ben man, will you? Hello. Oh, that was a nice bit of hey-hey, girlie. You're a real ring-a-ding broad. Hold me, will you? I swear you wore me out.
Bro, that was like 10 seconds. You deserve this, Benny. I'm just saying.
Huh? Oh!
Oh, yes. Oh my god. It's too great. Welcome to New Vegas. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today? Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes, man.
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Benny went out in a good way, guys. Don't feel bad for Benny.
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there! Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told. I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh? Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't have wanted me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
Sweet. We're gonna take over New Vegas.
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan. Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need.
Yeah.
What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do. There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the strip. The Omertas and the White Glove Society. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Night, Acid. Night, Gene. Alright.
Come back later if you need anything.
Alright, guys, let's do this. Time to go kill Mr. House.
Hello.
So yeah, so this monitor, the bottom one.
The eyes of the mighty Kaiser.
Okay. No, I don't want the Kaiser or the Caesar. All right. No, this is a 34-inch. Oh man.
It's from.
Oh, no more. All right. 34-inch on the bottom, so 2560 by 1080, and then on the top is a traditional 24-inch, so it's a 1920 by 1080. So I got this one up here is the 24-inch, and then I got a 34-inch on the bottom. Yeah, I actually had Arch going with i3, and it was I had no complaints. It was pretty awesome. Let's go. I'm gonna use a machete on Mr. House.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Thank
Come
you,
back
Victor.
soon now. Where to, partner?
The penthouse.
Penthouse floor.
There's Mr. House.
The Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will be shot.
Oh, I'm coming for you, Mr. House.
Searching. Confirming.
Hold on a second. I gotta type a password into the computer. Fallout logic, I love it. Wakey, wakey, Mr. House. I've come for you. Ah! Dude, gnarly. Bro.
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
It's just business.
If personal gain, what you sought, should have done as asked.
Time for you to die, Mr. House.
May there be a hell for you, a Tartarus, bleak, unending.
Well, alright. Well, that went well. What do we got here? Oh, I like that.
Engaging target. Enjoy your time in Vegas.
I will. All right, we're 45 minutes in. We're about to leave New Vegas. I'm going to go ahead and do a save game because this is Fallout. And you need to save your game quite often.
Wow, that's crazy.
NCR should take
I
this
thought
chance
nobody has
now
ever
that
been
Mr. House
inside.
is out of the way. Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me. And get the fuck out of here.
Whoa. All right, then. We'll see here, guys. I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, I think we're good based on the guide here. I think we're ready to go. Out of Vegas.
Don't be carrying any guns into the casino.
There we go. Off to the boomers.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice.
Oh, dude.
Don't go past the Southgate greeter with goodbye. Come to the Silver Rush
You
for
wanna
all
get
your
lucky?
energy weapon
Head on
needs.
down to the Atomic Wrangler.
I thought there was an exit around here. Maybe it's over here.
Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler.
Oh, there we go.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Alright, so now basically what we're doing is going through the wasteland. We need two factions we haven't met yet. One is the boomers across this minefield, which we're going to be running to. And the second is the cons, which that's up north of Good Springs where we started. So once we get those factions, we should be able to go ahead and do the end game, I guess, or start the end game. I think there's one more, oh, Brotherhood of Steel as well, so. Let's see. Alright, I think this guy up here wants to talk to me. So we're gonna have my machete out. And maybe he won't mess with us. Yep. Keep standing there, buddy. Alright, here we go. Now, I heard this is pretty bad, so we're gonna save. As I hear it can really mess you up. And just in case anybody's wondering, I've been hitting F5, but I can't see if I'm doing a quick save or not. So, That's why I'm doing the normal saves. Oh. Oh, dude. Run! Ah! My arm! Okay.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
All about timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I'm using Linux. You can't touch me.
Then just...
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Lead the way.
Close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you?
Damn, she's a
I've
spry
been waiting
one.
a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit. Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment. Except you. There's something special about you, child.
Okay, yep. Not interested,
I'll send
crazy.
word to the spotter. You picked a good time to stop by. Raquel, come.
Oh.
Hey.
Evening.
Alright, guys, that's one faction down. Now we gotta go to the Hidden Valley bunker? Yeah, this one. Yeah, in the future, they've redesigned medkits to heal entire limbs. Pretty awesome. Yeah. Don't come any closer. Shoot you in your kneecaps. Ah! Oh, hell. He shot me in the leg. Let's bounce. Alright, here we go. Whew. My leg's still messed up. Alright, let's do limbs. Yeah, doctor's bag. We're back to normal there. And go ahead and heal up a little, guys. Go ahead and use a stim packer too. That as well. And we should be back to normal. Alright. Now, I think we gotta go up. Yeah. Alright, we'll see if I can make it through this. Make it through this maze to get to the con, so. And Oh, man. Come on. Crap. Yeah. Not gonna be good. Yeah, I totally borked up, guys. And aggroed pretty much all of the bugs. Oh no. They just made my HUD disappear. Oh, it's back, okay. Not looking good, we're running out of stim packs. Yeah, Manjaro's definitely beginner arch for sure, man. It's a really good training wheels for folks, though, because vanilla arch can be a bit overwhelming starting off. Hey, Mysterio.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to do my splits. My bad.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else? Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
But somehow she keeps finding her way back. I did it! I hear James Garrett.
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck.
Good luck, man.
Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Wait. So... that's what the platinum chip does. Interesting. Mr. House had a whole demonstration planned for you. Just head downstairs to the lowest level to check it out. You'll see.
So the new Vegas has these robots that are like ultra powerful, and this guy ran it, and we killed him. So that pretty much brings you up to here.
I mean, some of your best friends are Securitrons, right? Our titanium alloy housing does a good job of protecting our delicate electronic insides from small arms firing and shrapnel. Our left arm contains an X-25 Gatling laser, quite deadly against soft targets in medium range. That looks like fun. And for close-range suppression and crowd control, we have this handy-dandy 9mm submachine gun. Nice. All of this is old hat, right? Here is where it gets interesting. Turns out that those are our secondary weapons. All this time we've been running the Mark I operating system, which doesn't have drivers for our primary weapons. Imagine! Now watch this. I'm downloading the Mark II OS to all Securitrons on the network. Makes quite a difference.
What the heck, you live up to your name, man.
And a rapid-fire grenade launching system makes us deadly in close-range engagements. Woo! Look at that! The OS upgrade also includes drivers for our onboard auto repair systems. Just try to hurt us now. Altogether, this software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person.
I actually was a college dropout, and I went directly into working and building residential computers. And then from there, I started just working my way up and got some server experience by working for free. A buddy of mine was actual system administrator, and I got some experience under my belt and then moved on from there. And that was back in 2003, 2004. And just kind of blew up from there, and I went from IT up to an IT manager, which I've been for about the past 12 years. And then a couple years ago, I did move up to a director role for a big company, but the stress kind of led to burnout, and I was just working all the time, and it just wasn't worth all the money I was getting. So I moved back to IT manager role.
Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded. Pretty neat, huh? Here's a printout with some additional information.
But thanks for the question, Jacob.
Oh, hi again. Here's an...
I am 37 in a couple weeks. So I got a pretty good jump. I was very fortunate with my situation. I got a pretty good jump on the profession, and as far as just getting a lot of experience, and then also not having a school debt also kind of assisted in my life. So I was really happy with everything turned out. I do wish I went to school more, but at the same time, I'm able to pick up a book and read and absorb a lot of information fairly quickly. So I was pretty lucky in that regard. Oh no, what the heck am I wearing? I don't know, it's like some kind of skin-tight leather outfit. Kinda funky. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course, Gabriel, it's the comments are kind of why I do what I do, because I don't think I would have kept with it if nobody responded to the videos, because a lot of the things I learned were directly related to the comments. So I just really appreciate everybody, you know, liking the videos and giving me good feedback so I can make better videos.
Hey!
Uh-oh.
You'd better get out of here if you know what's good for you.
I thought there was something I needed to do here. Apparently I missed something. Let's check our quests. Oh man, no, that's not right. Something I can do here. 1 second. I think I missed some dialogue with Mr. Yes on this one. Or Yes Man. Gabriel. Gabriel. Okay. Oh man, come on now. My last name's Titus. I've heard it all. Be proud of your name. I'm proud of mine. I've been called everything in the book.
Move along.
We're on the last page here, guys. I think we're about to go to the end. Yeah. I just missed a dialogue with Yes Man. Darn it.
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
Oh, hi again. Then that. If you say. That's 2 down, 3 to go. That's 4. Okay. That accounts for all the You did a super job. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale. But according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive. Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers. Fine by me. We've got more important things to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest. Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Well, that wasn't good. We're almost to the end game. We'll see how that goes. I think it'll probably take me a couple runs to make the jumps needed for this. So I think we might make the hour 30 though that I've predicted. I think we'll do the 90 minutes on this run. I think it depends on what games you want. Check protondb.com and see if all the games you want to play work properly in Linux. If you're like a PUBG player, dual boot for sure. So, all right, where am I going now? I think NCR. Dallas, Texas here, Jeff. Will do, Boris. Appreciate y'all liking my videos. Yeah, actually, Wasn't too far from you, Boris. Quite a long time ago I visited Sweden, so. Gothenburg too, so I was pretty close to Norway, not too far. It's a pretty cool culture you guys have up there. I liked a lot of things.
Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Too bad about President Kimball and everything. But hey, stuff happens, right? Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent! Monster of the East ready to roll! Great. So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there's only one way for us to win this battle and make it stick. We have to render Hoover Dam inoperable. All you have to do is destroy the power generators. Without the generators, Hoover Dam's just a big bunch
achievement.
of concrete.
Farther than I've ever made it in this game. In the 8 years I've owned it.
Install the override module on the terminal in the power control room. I'll disable the generator failsafes, and you can do the rest. Good luck! See you at the dam.
Yeah, check out Windows Games on Linux, Episode 1. I actually did Warframe. I love Warframe, and it plays beautifully on Linux. As long as you get Vulkan working on it. Let's do this. Alright, in-game, guys. Bam.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Whoa. Got some graphical glitches going on. Whoa. We might need to restart here, boys. This is looking rough. I got no water. I'm swimming in air. Fallout bugs for the win. Alright, apparently this jump up here is just crazy hard to make. So we're gonna see how I do. Yeah. Let's first use some of our stim facts and be in position and then jump. Nope. Nope. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to use keyboard and mouse on this one. Oh no, I don't got any keyboard and mouse. Oh, darn it. Alright, we'll try it again on controller. No. See if I can't. No. Dang. Alright. I might just say forget it and run through the gate. Let's see how this works. I'll try a couple more jumps. But I'm not gonna sit here and mess with this too long. Nope. Forget it. Let's just load a quick save.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Yeah, so you see it's coming in and out. It's losing a lot of the graphics. Probably should reload, but let's try it without reloading. But we don't have a health bar, so this is gonna get interesting. Alright. Let's quit out. We'll relaunch. I think it bugged out on us, so... Alright. Yeah, Fallout has a tendency to do that. Oh my gosh. Cat, you coming over? Alright, man. Alright, let's see if the save game's corrupt or if this... I really want to beat this game. Alright, we're good. Reloading it worked. Well, we'll see after... No! Don't drink my water! What the heck? No, dude. Did you drink this? No, bro. Not cool. Fine, drink it. I don't care. I'm at the end of this game anyways. Don't knock it over, though. I won't forgive you. Oh man, could you pick a better part to come in on? For real, bro. Ah. Oh. Uh-oh. Can't get over that. Okay. We have a problem here. We're gonna have to beat these guys, so... let's see if we can't cheese our way out of this. Shotgun? Alright. That's not gonna work. Let's go ahead and switch to metal armor. And... grenade. Rifle. Alright, we're doing good here. I might break down to the console commands. If I die this time, we'll do that. We get down to 2 stim packs, and... well... this should be interesting. Oh, no. Alright. That's a lot of cheese, man. It sure is. Alright. We're still not gonna cheat. We're gonna still try and do it legit. And then this happened. Crap. Alright, let's see what we gotta do here. Alright, there's a control room in the Hoover Dam that we need to get to. And now I am completely off map. This speedrun guide wanted me to do that impossible jump at the end that I just couldn't get done. So we're gonna just try and do this. Yeah, man, if I could become a voice actor and narrator, I would do it in a heartbeat. No doubt. Appreciate the compliment. Oh, awesome. How you liking Fedora, man?
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Nobody's allowed into the control room. Oh, man. Really? What if I just open the door? No? Alright. Well, I think I got a couple grenades left. We're gonna cheese this again. So, let's see. Yeah. Here, guys. Have a little bit of that.
Whoa, careful!
Check your fire!
Whoa. Well, that's one way of doing it. See if I got any aid. Alright, here we go. Alright, and... Nope. We better beat the game on this right here, guys, otherwise it's not happening. Right here? Nope. Man, I can't believe nobody in chat here is... Oh, here we go. Yeah.
This is neat. From this console, I could have routed the dam's power input over to the fort and activated that dormant army of Securitrons. So, go ahead and blow up the dam's generators. And when that's done, head back upside and finish off the Legion and the NCR.
Alright. See if there's like a... somewhere we can sleep and gain some health. That would be awesome. Oh, man.
There you are.
Oh, man.
Come on.
You like that?
Oh, there's so many enemies. Oh, no. Them back, maybe? Right.
Come on.
Oh, I'm not dead. Alright. Oh, jeez. Got nothing in here. Alright, here we go. Alright, this really set us back. Darn it. Yeah, I may toggle God mode here in a little bit. We'll see. I'm gonna just give it one last go here. I'd like to beat it legit. Alright, let's see. Alright. Alright, destroy the damn generators. Alright, here we go. We gotta get rid of the generators. And is there nothing I can use to heal around here? Pete's sake. Cheese and crackers. Yep, nothing. Whoa. Alright. There's always a way to cheese it, but we're gonna try God mode after this, guys, if I die one more time. Nope. Fallout 4 runs really well after some tweaks, so I was actually gonna probably, the night's still young. I'm still gonna make the video for Fallout 4 for tomorrow, probably after I finish this game. I was kind of anticipating beating this game like 8 minutes ago, but just didn't work out, so let's see what I can do here.
Let's get going.
Alright. There's nothing in here. Got some water. Just anything. Yep, I know. Still a member. Guys, I'm desperate. We need health. Oh, horrible. Let's see if there's anything good in chat here. Oh my god, it's taking too long. I can't do it anymore. Alright. Alright.
Don't you see everything is going to hell? I'm gonna go find someplace safe to hide out at.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, man. I needed some help. But... crap. Yeah, so I've never beat the game, and I thought I could just do the guide, but I'm almost regretting not taking that, let's see. Oh no, the disappearing hut is back. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna have to quit and reload again. Ran into that bug. Yeah, man, I can't believe. I'm actually surprised this is actually not messed up more, just based on my computer. I got OBS up here showing the screen live, and then I got the actual stream, which lags about 30 seconds behind real time. The only problem with Xeons is they're extremely power hungry. That's the one thing I really don't like about them. Come on, where is this thing? Oh, there's some Coca-Cola machines. That sounds good. Steel beer, yeah.
Another kill to my name. Come on! You like that?
Well, Oh, no. Machete time. I think I'm close enough. I can hit him. Oh wait, there's something down here. Maybe this is it. I need to just pull up my map. Call it a day. Oh my god.
You can't just take that.
I just did. Alright, crap.
Like that?
Just getting jumpy, I guess.
Alright, let's see. Oh? Yeah, Steven, I actually was talking earlier about, I had a laptop with it was a 3200, a high def laptop, and Deepin actually has really good display scaling. So if you're looking for a good distro, pretty much any of them can do it. But the desktop experience that I had the best luck with the display scaling, or at least how it was the cleanest, in my opinion, was Deepin. But I know their in-user licensing agreement kind of turns off a lot of people. Take it easy now. Yeah, that's actually what I'm running right now is Manjaro KDE. I love it.
Come on!
You hear that stutter in the music too. I think if I installed the F audio like I did in Fallout 4, you don't run into that cutout. Nothing really important we're missing, it's just some of the background noise. Going pretty good, man. I'm almost finishing up chapter 2, which is installation. I want to go 9 chapters long on that. Thanks for joining, what the heck. Oh, jeez. Oh, don't hit me. Can't hit me. Just need to make it a little further.
You like that? Come on!
An envoy of Vegas. Would you carry yourself for battle? If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
All right.
I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater.
The battle is decided, that's why I'm here.
So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them.
Oh, I love Ryzen. It's probably one of the best buys I've ever made for my computer. Moving forward, the Legion spent years trying to take the Hoover Dam.
Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Kaisar blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west.
And what of the East?
You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day. The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once... Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you? That does not mean we would not succeed.
Alright, let's see if we can sweet talk him out of fighting us.
The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Kaisar drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition. As for wisdom, there is wisdom in your words, woman of the West. Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a worthy fight indeed. Then until our return, true to Kaisar.
Degenerate.
Steven, actually, you just installed Fedora, right? It actually does LVM by default, and your home directory is actually partitioned off, or there's a separate LVM partition for specifically your home directory. So root is taking probably half of your drive, and home they probably only partition 56 or 80 gigs worth of space instead of the 250. I actually have a link on my website on how to properly resize LVMs without losing data. After I finish this, we're about to finish the game, I'll jump on my website and send you that link.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for. And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? It's just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar. I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Are you sure that's wise?
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
How about I ask these robots to, whoa, blank you and your entire battalion with a rocket barrage.
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook or I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. And now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops? Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
That all because I've got work to do.
Fine. Come on, men. We're moving out.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, the remaining Securitrons on the Strip were hard-pressed to keep order. Anarchy ruled the streets. When the fires died, New Vegas remained, assuming its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the woman responsible for a truly free New Vegas. She ensured that Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and that neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Black Mountain Radio continued to broadcast its peculiar form of propaganda. Raul Tejada faced his execution each day, though pardoned in the end. Travelers venturing too near Black Mountain continue to be harassed by Tabitha's followers.
With little law left in the wasteland, the Brooms continued to defend themselves against the prospectors and scavengers invading their territory.
The Brotherhood used the Battle of Hoover Dam as an opportunity to retake Helios 1, and came to control the area between it and Hidden Valley. With no organized opposition, their patrols began monitoring trade along I-15 and 95, seizing any items of technology they deemed inappropriate.
Fiends overran Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. In the anarchic months that followed, the Fiends asserted dominance over Outer Vegas.
After the Courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 Powder Gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
And so the Courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Oh, we finally beat it, guys. I've had this game for 8 years, and I've always wanted to actually see the end credits, so... There we go! Yay! Welcome to the party, Finn. Oh yeah, so Fallout 4, this is what I'm going to be making a video of a little past 1, so I'll probably get to cracking on that so I can finish in the next couple hours. I need to wake up about 9, so as long as I'm to bed by probably 2 or 3, I should be fine. But I'll go ahead and play a quick mission here in Fallout 4 just so you guys can see it. Now this actually loaded a lot of my PC games, which is pretty cool. My saves in there. I did have some actual mods loaded, so I did not think these saves would work, but apparently they do. So I don't know why that is. Now, since I'm using ultra wide, you see like the back ends are a little off and it's a little stretched out from the ratio aspect ratio being a little off.
More over there. Get him.
You can kind of see like the environment coming from Fallout New Vegas to Fallout 4. A little bit better in as far as the environment goes.
Hey there.
Check your fire. We've got hostiles.
All right.
Watch your back.
Hey.
Burn them all!
Well. Oh, nice, Steven. Yeah, I'm Central Time, so I'm not too far ahead of you. I'm only a couple hours, so.
More over there. Get him.
See any more?
Only opens with a key. Halen?
More over there. Get him.
I don't see where there's more.
Hey there.
Check your fire. We've got hostiles.
Alright. I'm gonna just go to a different section. Then we'll come back. I think, what was I doing? I think it was this one right here, and yeah, I did a lot more tweaks on Fallout 4. So when you guys watch that video, it's quite a bit different from Fallout New Vegas, as I was really I have to explain wine config and proton and how to properly use it using a wine prefix or pulling up the proton bottle, and then also adding certain things such as F audio into a custom this. But I mean, the sound is a lot better than New Vegas was, just because I did a lot of those tweaks. So it really paid off. Oh man, I missed. Hold on. Let's see. 1 second. I'm gonna switch to, yeah. And this one, actually, I went ahead and put the DirectX FPS in the top left, so you guys can actually see how it plays. But overall, pretty darn smooth.
Check your fire. We've got hostiles.
Okay. Don't see any hostiles, bro.
Check your fire. We've got hostiles.
Guess we're gonna go do a different mission because something's up with that one. So let's go. Let's do Freedom Railroad. And that one at.
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail. Feast your ears and learn more about the historic Freedom Trail, and learn the history of Boston Common.
Tell me about the Freedom Trail.
Starting here at Boston Common, follow the red path as it winds its way through our great city's streets. Markers on the trail are placed at many famous historic sites. See Paul Revere's house, the Old North Church, the Old State House, Bunker Hill, and many more.
Okay. I am noticing my FPS is usually capped at 60, so it being down in the 30s, that's kind of rare. I mean, it's still pretty buttery smooth, but still, something to note. God, I'm cold just hearing you guys talk about how cold it is where you're at. Ugh. Trying to remember what button I was using. Oh, that's the wrong button. Alright. I don't know if the Freedom Trail, I think that's not quite what I need anyways. I get sidetracked in Fallout games, so that's why the last one I had like pretty much a script on wheels with the speed run guide and the markers above, because a lot of times I end up just exploring. Oh yeah, Jeff, how cold's it supposed to get down here in the DFW? I mean, this past Saturday I think was pretty cold. It was like 20, I think. Got down to 20 or 30 Fahrenheit. Yeah, I haven't actually seen snow in probably 3 or 4 years. Ah, there we go.
That a Pip-Boy? Haven't seen one of those in forever.
Hi.
Hey, you. Talk some sense into my numbskull son. Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
Almost ready to do another circuit. Only lost 2 men on the last one.
Yeah, my kids really want to see snow real bad.
Old man Stockton, yes?
I don't particularly miss snow at all, so
with my caravans.
I don't mind at all. I had to shovel it growing up in Kansas City.
Hey.
Hey.
I paid up.
Load a little heavy
get
there?
lost.
Hi, I'm Meg. You new to the hill? For 10 caps,
Can't remember where the heck the railroad was. Oh, heck with it. Yeah, I don't miss snow at all, man. I hate cold weather, and snow is just no fun. You get to drive in it, it's just, ugh. Especially around here, like nobody, like it rains and people freak out when it comes to driving. But then again, I'm driving a pretty good ways. I got about a 45-minute commute to work every day, to and from. So I spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours in the car every day. It's not fun. Skipping around here, looking for a somewhat easy quest to do here, and I've done the railroad quest, but it's been so long that I don't remember where I went. I remember it's by like the river. Oh.
You need something, Scaver? Want to do something fun? Run the bases. Trust me.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
I don't know if you can actually classify Fallout as hacking. I mean, it's pretty much you open up the console and then just Google what commands you want, God mode and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't really see any point in it. That's kind of why I didn't want to cheat on New Vegas, because as soon as you start using console commands, you could just be like, hey, put me at the last guy and then hit OK. So I at least wanted to beat the game kind of on my own for the first time without using any hacks or console commands, really. Steven, I've really enjoyed Manjaro, man. Yeah, I mean, well, Fallout 76 was just a reskin Fallout 4 with multiplayer. I have it on here. I still have to. No, actually, I think when I wiped it out whenever I did a distro hop, but I haven't had the need. I figured I'd let it sit for another couple months, and then I'll probably load it back up and check it out after it's seen all the patches. It's kind of funny, like the in-boss is like this radiated bug or something. And what they did was took the entire script from Skyrim, the final dragon boss fight, and scripted it with it. And a gamer noticed the directions and how it was acting and went ahead and put it side by side. There's a great YouTube video of it. I wish I could look it up for y'all. It was hilarious. How it was just a blatant copy paste, and then they just reskin the model. Yeah, I really wish I put more effort into the New Vegas one. Even though I played through the whole game, I did notice some popping and some other inconsistencies. And I put a lot more work in how I built out this Fallout 4. And it just plays a lot better than the New Vegas did when we did that playthrough just now. I'm not going to be able to get up here. What am I doing? I think New Vegas had such a great story. You just can't beat the New Vegas story, and I really miss the voiceover from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas with Ron Perlman. You know, the war never changes, and all those great voiceovers for the intro and the outro that really just made Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. And I thought Fallout 4 just kind of suffered a little bit because of that. The voice acting wasn't very good. Fallout 3 even had Liam Neeson too as the dad, which I thought was really cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to their new, it's like a Fallout New Vegas in space kind of thing. They launched it right after the catastrophe of Fallout 76, and it looks really, really cool. I'm going to probably pick that game up on launch and try and get it working on Linux. Be kind of neat to be one of the first ones to submit it to like Proton DB.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. It could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
Figured I'd try the quick save, quick load real fast just to see if it works.
God knows what else. What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors. Okay?
Yeah, the Outer Worlds, that was it.
I'm with Valentine's Detective Agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back. Searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. Nick's client double-crossed us once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip. But we got out. And now, my daughter's missing, and there's only one detective agency I know of in the Commonwealth.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child.
Hey,
Our daughter is 19.
DT, what's up, man?
How to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No.
I just finished up Fallout New Vegas on here, and I was pulling up Fallout 4 for everyone.
I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Let's talk money. Investigations for the missing aren't cheap.
Of course. How does 350 cap sound?
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Oh yeah, that's legit DT, man. I know that avatar anywhere.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really...
I hear that, man.
Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss.
Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and kill this stream, and then probably... I still need to make...
Nothing else right now.
Still need to make the video on this. I was actually going to publish this tomorrow morning, so I'm going to probably cut it, but kind of go into putting F audio, running wine config, and wine tricks in Proton bottles, or Proton based wine bottles, and then kind of show how to set up Fallout 4, because I really put a lot of effort into getting this one just so silky smooth and the audio is perfect. And Fallout New Vegas got a little glitchy at times, so... Vegas 64, Sailor King. I had the card right at the start when I first switched to Linux desktop full-time in November of last year, and I wasn't sure I'd like it, but once I figured out Linux kernels, how they're built, and then also I was very fortunate because I think it was like 4.17 or 16 Vegas 64s really started getting a lot of love, and then in 4.19 they just kind of came in their own, and it's just awesome. So if you're on a newer kernel and you got a Vegas 64, oh man, games are just awesome. Like Fallout 4 here, it's pretty decent as far as graphics and stuff. I mean, you look up here in the top left, you got just pretty much straight 60 FPS, and it's, you know, I'll see drops in Windows and stuff just from background processes, so pretty awesome. Yeah, man, I'm glad you guys all came out. I'm gonna go ahead and quit out here, but it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad we got through New Vegas without too many crashes. We had 2 crashes, I think, during that whole time, but hey, that worked. And the failed speedrun jumps, which was pretty hilarious too. But hey, 2 hours all through New Vegas, I'll take it. That's better than I've ever done. Oh man. All right. Yeah, AMD Ryzen and the GPU, as far as I mean, Ryzen, I think once you get it all fully patched, I had a lot of issues with an older BIOS, so I will caution that. Like, I was running one of the first revisions. I was a very early adopter with Ryzen, and you know, that was it did not run all that great starting off in Arch or Arch-based distributions, and then I patched the BIOS and it's running like a dream right now. I really am just enjoying it, which is awesome. But yeah, I was having like some power standby issues and stuff like that, but all that just disappeared. Yeah, thanks for popping in, DT. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night. All right, on that note, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Again, thanks for coming out, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'm gonna try and do this maybe once a week, and then just kind of do it on a weekend. And next week I probably won't. It's my wife's birthday, so obviously I'm gonna spend that weekend with her, not doing too much YouTube or any videos, but be looking for Fallout 4 tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and get off here, probably spend another hour. I'm going to jam out that video, so it should probably publish around 9 a.m. tomorrow is kind of what I like to publish on Sundays. But take it easy, guys, and I'll see you later.